Welcome back everybody to the Python 3 for Beginners tutorial, and today I am back and I'm going to start to teach you and, or, and not. So I'm just going to set a couple variables here. I'll just do x equals, well actually we'll wait, oh no we won't. We'll do 10 and y equals 10. I'll just make an if statement like we learned in the last episode, so if you did not see part 5, go ahead and check that out, and it will teach you all about if, elif, and else, which is, you should watch that to understand this video right here. So, I'm just going to do if x is equal to y, go ahead and print, this is our if. Okay, so we just have our basic, and we'll do an else too. Else and print, this is our else. Okay, so basically what an or, we'll start with or. So basically what or does is it compares two things, and if one of those two things is true, it will go ahead and work. So for example, we have an if statement, so if we do if x is equal to y or x is not equal, or not equal to y, so this just says if x is equal to y or x is not equal to y, then go ahead and print this is our if. So like I said, or does if one of these two right here is true, or evaluates to true, then it goes and does the thing that we tell it to do down here. So I'm going to do print and not or, that's just what I saved it, and it says this is our if because 10 is equal to 10, but this is false right here because it says not equal to, but 10 is equal to 10. So it goes ahead and does that. So we have x equals y or x not equal. So if one of the two is true, then it does what we tell it to. I'm going to also make another if statement down here, and we're going to do x is equal to y, and we'll do and now, and x is equal to 10. So this is kind of, you might be able to get this, maybe not. We'll go ahead and I'll just explain this. So what and does is it takes both of them right here, so x is equal to y and x is equal to 10. So if both of these are true, which is what and does, it sees if both of them are true, hence the word and, I guess. You could go ahead and say both are true, just to show you what we have right here. So what should happen is it should print this is our if and both are true. And that is correct because both of these work, but say x is not equal to 10. Then we'll have our else, and we'll say print 1 is true. So this just shows you that if these are not equal right here, then it doesn't work. So 1 is true, which means that these are equal, but this one is not true. We'll go ahead and do this the same. Do this up here. So we'll change these both to false. So what's a good one to do? I guess we could do both of them. So this is our else because none of these are true, and 1 is true because it went straight to our else. Coolio. Okay, so now we have not, which I'm just going to show you right here. So we'll do boolean 1 is equal to true, and boolean 2 is equal to false. And we'll also set another variable. We'll call this, what should we call this? We should call this true. We'll just call this high, because why not? High is equal to 0, and by is equal to 1. Okay, so we have two of these. We have 1, 0, and 1, 1, and then 1 true and 1 false. Basically, what not does is it takes the opposite of 1. So I'm going to show you guys something that involves the 0 and 1. So we're going to go ahead and print the not of high, or 0 in our case. Print the not of phi. Okay, so basically it's going to turn these integers into booleans. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and it's going to print true because the opposite of 0 is 1 and the opposite of 1 is 0. Now basically the reason it does this is because back before we had all these fancy languages, it was based off of on and off, or 0 and 1, or maybe, you know, binary. And basically 0 meant false and 1 meant true, or 1 was on and off. So basically that's just what this is doing, is it's turning 0 into 1, which means true, and 1 into 0, which means false, and not just turns it into the opposite. So if we go ahead and print, go ahead and print the not of boolean 1, you'll see that it will print false because we are changing it. So the opposite of true is false, and the opposite of false is true. So I'll just show you that right here, and you'll see we'll go ahead and delete this right here so that we don't get that confused. And I'll go ahead and print a new line. Should we do that? Yeah, we should do that. Okay, plus, and then do \n for our new line. Okay, cool. Let's just to separate it, and let's run that. Oh, whoops. Let's not do that. Actually, that threw us an error. So, okay, so we're just gonna print this, and you'll see that we will have a blank thing. Okay, so this is our else, because this happened. 1 is true, and sorry if I said earlier print our blank thing, just ignore that. I don't know what I was saying. I was trying to read the error, and I was getting myself confused for some reason, so just ignore that. And the opposite of true is false, which is what happened here, and the opposite of false is true, which is what happened here. So that is basically all you need to know about and, not, and or. Hope you all enjoyed this video. If any of you have any questions or are confused, go ahead and comment them down below, and I will be more than happy to answer them. And next episode, I think we're going to get into our first project, because I have taught you just about everything you need to know for the first project, and then we'll go ahead and get into more advanced concepts down the line. So, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, and it helps me figure out if you are learning and enjoying the series of Python 3 beginner tutorials, and I will see you guys in the next one.